This audiobook is presented to you by Optima Libri, written by the Francesco de Luca, read by James Williams. Chapter 1. Our story begins in a brick house on the southern edge of Chicago, where the city gradually blends into the suburbs and the post-war American dream took shape in modest homes. On September 14, 1955, Robert Francis Prevost was born, the youngest of 3 children in a family whose daily life was as naturally infused with Catholic faith as by the sunlight streaming through the windows of their brick house on East 141st Place. Louis Prevost, a former naval officer and now principal, embodied the calm authority of a man who had found his place in life. At 43, he was already a mature family man when his youngest son was born. His wife Mildred, affectionately known as Millie to everyone, came from a family of Spanish descent and possessed a deep, unobtrusive piety expressed not through grand proclamations, but through small daily actions. At 35, she welcomed her 3rd son into the world. The Prevost home was not a place of remarkable events or dramatic turning points. Rather, its significance lay in the quiet perseverance with which a life of faith was lived day after day. The atmosphere was defined by Mildred's tireless commitment to St. Mary of the Assumption parish. A librarian by profession, she managed the parish library, sang in the church choir, and led the altar rosary society. She could be seen at Mass every morning, a steadfast figure, never absent, never wavering. "I can't remember ever seeing her in pants," a companion later remarked about Mildred's consistent, impeccable appearance in a skirt, a small detail revealing much about the loyalty to tradition that characterized the Prevost household. St. Mary's Parish grew rapidly during those years. It was a time when many families, Irish, Italian, Spanish in origin, moved from the inner city to this southern suburb seeking space for their children and a community where their values would endure. The old church building was being replaced by a new structure to accommodate the influx of worshippers. In this vibrant microcosm, the Prevosts were not merely participants, they were an institution. St. Mary's was the center of our youth. You met everyone you knew in church. The Prevosts always sat behind us at the 9:15 Mass, recalled Noel Nice, a neighbor. The 3 sons...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?